So again, hi guys, welcome to Vinyasa on a Wednesday, beautiful Wednesday evening. If you're doing class outside, I'm very jealous. It's a nice day today. So like I said, grab any props that you need, grab a water bottle. If you need water, grab a blanket for underneath your knees, maybe a pillow, book, any sort of props that you want to strap, and let's get started. Let's just start this party. So let's get started on the back of our mats in child's pose. So back of the mats, child's pose, hips to the heels. Forehead is either on the floor or on the mat or on a book or blanket or pillow. Big toes are touching. Knees are either together or slightly wider than hips distance. So here we're just coming into our breath, taking those inhales and exhales through that nose. Inhaling through that nose, we fill up the lungs, fill up the belly. Exhale through that nose. Push that belly button deep towards that spine. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing any stress, releasing any bad vibes, any bad juju that we have from our days. Replacing it with good energy, with positive vibes. Inhaling through that nose. Exhaling through that nose. Letting any stress, any cares, any worries, letting that just all melt away. As we inhale, we feel those shoulder blades open up just a little bit. Exhale, maybe those fingers start to creep up towards the top of the mat a little bit more. Lengthening the sides of the ribs, lengthening the shoulders. So today we're going to start class with just a couple positive words here. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing any bad, any stress. And as we inhale, we embrace the good. I am overflowing with healthy and positive energy. I am whole. I am calm. I am complete. I am strong. I am exactly where I need to be, right here, right now. Take one more inhale through that nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let that body just melt. We're going to bring the hands near the knees. Next inhale, we're going to start to roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Chin is last to rise. As we do, we're going to bring those knees together. If they're, opened up, bring the knees together. Hands plant down. Start to curl those toes under. Next inhale, we're going to lift those knees up. Walk the hands back. Lift up those heels. Get that stretch in those toes. Good toe stretch here. Breathing here. Maybe lift those heels up just a little bit more. One more breath. And as we exhale, drop the heels down, lift those hips up. Forward fold. First forward fold of the day. First forward fold of class. Maybe pedal up the legs. Again, always an option to bring something underneath the hands. A water bottle, a book, a pillow. Walk those knees out. We're going to bring the feet hip distance. So your two fists, bring them in between the feet. Hips distance here. Walk the hands out. Down dog. Slowly here, still warming up the body, pedal out the legs. If it feels good, we can bend the knees, drive that chest, drive that heart towards the thighs. Maybe open up the knees a little bit wider than hips distance. We're lengthening the spine, lengthening the shoulders. Plant those hands firmly down on that mat. Release that head down. Next, inhale, lift those hips back up, drop those heels down, down dog. One breath here. Try to drive that chest towards the thighs. We're going to release those knees down towards the mat, coming into our tabletop. So here in tabletop, wrists are right under the shoulders. Knees are still 2 fists apart, your hips distance. Always measure that by bringing the 2 fists in between the knees. Right foot's going to go back. So reach that right foot towards that back wall. Breathing here, try and square those hips towards that mat. Start to reach that left arm forward. We're lengthening from that fingertip all the way down towards that toe tip. One more breath. Exhale, release that left hand down. We're going to bring this right foot through. So right in between the hands. Look down, make sure we have that ankle to knee alignment, protecting that knee. Inhale, reach those hands up. Option to look up towards the hands, palms can come to touch, maybe slight little back bend here. Reaching that heart, reaching that chest up. Breathing here, one more breath. Exhale, release the hands down, frame that right foot. Shoot those hips back. Straighten up that right leg, flex the toes. Release that head down. Try to square those hips towards that mat. Breathing here. Send that breath towards that leg, using those inhales and exhales. Inhale, we're going to lift it up halfway, shoot that chest forward. Left hand's going to plant down either on the mat or on our prop. Right hand's going to come up. Get that twist in that spine, open up that body. Exhale, release that right hand down. We're going to bring it back to center. Right foot's going to go back to meet the left, coming back into that tabletop. Inhale, rock forward a couple inches. Exhale, we're going to lower it down, bring those elbows to ribs. Inhale, lift it up, push that chest forward, roll the shoulders down and back. Staying here in our cobra, up dog, eye gaze lifts up, roll the shoulders down and back. Shoot that chest up. Maybe that head starts to drop back a little bit more. Breathing here. One more breath. Exhale, bend the elbows, chest drops down. Inhale, shoot those hips back, child's pose. One breath here. Hands come near the knees. Knees come together. Curl the toes under, lift those knees up. Getting that toe stretch one more time. One more breath here. Exhale, release those heels down, lift those hips up, forward fold, pedal out the legs. Again, bring those feet hips distance apart, your 2 fists. Walk the hands out, down dog. We can pedal out the legs again, drive that chest towards the thighs. Hands firmly down on that mat. Exhale, release those knees down, tabletop. This time that left foot's going to go back. Find that balance. Hips try and square with that mat. Breathing here. Right arm starts to reach forward. Lengthening that spine, reaching from that fingertip all the way towards that toe tip. One more breath here. Exhale, release that right hand down. Left foot's going to step through. Inhale, bring it up. Palms can come to touch. Eye gaze can look up. Maybe slight little back bend. Lifting that heart up. Lifting up with that chest. Opening up that throat. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands down. Send those hips back. Straighten out that left leg. Flex those left toes. Release that head down, trying to get those hips squared towards that mat. Breathing here. One more breath. Inhale, lift that chest up halfway. Right hand stays down on the mat or the prop, left hand comes up. Open up that left side body. Reach that left hand up. Exhale, release that left hand down, back to center. This time, left foot goes back. Option here to stay in our tabletop. Option to send those feet back, going into our plank. So here in plank, wrists are right under the shoulders. Feet are still 2 fists apart, your hips distance. Take an inhale. And as we exhale, elbows to ribs, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, curl the toes under. Send those hips up, down dog. Pedal out the legs. Inhale, roll forward, either high plank or knees on the mat. Exhale, lower it down, elbows to ribs. Inhale, lift it up dog or cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, send it up, down dog. Look up towards the top of the mat, walk or hop those feet up in between the hands. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. We're gonna push that chest forward, backs are flat. Exhale, release it down, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms come up, palms come to touch, maybe a little mini back bend. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. The right foot's gonna go back. So coming into our high lunge, or we can drop that right knee down towards the mat. Right hand down, left hand comes up. Left hand wraps behind the back. Send that heart up towards that ceiling. Breathing in. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, release it down, frame that left foot. Left foot goes back. Go through our flow or just pop up into down dog. Let's all look up towards the top of the mat. Walk or hop those feet up in between the hands. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. Exhale, send it down, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms come to touch at the top. Maybe a little mini back bend. Exhale, swan dive it down, lead with the chest, forward fold. Left foot goes back this time. High lunge or drop that left knee down. Left hand down, right hand up. Right hand behind the back, open up that heart. Shoot that chest up towards that ceiling. One more breath here. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, release it down. Right foot goes back. Go through our flow or just meet up in down dog. Shoulders roll down and back. Pedal out the legs here. One more breath. Let's all look up towards the top of the mat. Walk or hop those feet up. Inhale, trace the shins. Exhale, send it down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms come to touch at the top. Little mini back bend. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. We're gonna bend those knees, deep bend in those knees. Send those sit bones back. Inhale, bring it up to chair. So here in chair, look down at our feet, make sure we can still see those cute little toes. If we can't, we need to scoot those knees further back. Sinking it down into that little kindergarten chair. Breathing here. Palms come to touch, bring them down to heart center. We're just gonna twist the top half, so take an inhale. Exhale over towards the right side, twisting that top. Trying to keep the hands at heart center at all possible. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale over towards the left. Tucking in that tailbone. Breathing here. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, release it down, forward fold. Pedal out the legs. We're going to walk the hands over towards that right side. So we can bring the hands either on our prop, hands down on the mat, or we can grab for that right ankle. Just get that twist in that spine. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, over towards the left. Again, hands down on the mat, hands on the prop, or hands grab that left ankle. Inhale, bring it back to center. Get a deep bend in those knees. Inhale, bring it up to chair. We're all going to bring the palms to touch, bring them down to heart center. Left foot firmly plants down. Start to lift that right foot up. Bend that right knee. Find that balance. One more breath. We're going to shoot that right foot back, coming back into our lunge. Take an inhale here. And as we exhale, right elbow, left knee, twist it over. Eye gaze looks up. Lifting up with that chest. One more breath. Inhale, bring it back up, crescent lunge. We're going to drop that back heel, open up the hands, warrior two. So warrior two, make sure that knee is over those toes, back foot parallel with that mat. One more breath. Put that front palm up, reach forward. Exhale, lift it up and overhead. Reverse warrior. Right hand down on the thigh, wrap it behind the back. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Left foot goes back to meet the right. Go through our flow or just up into down dog. Look up towards the top of the mat, walk or hop those feet up. Get a bend in those knees. Inhale, bring it up, chair. Palms touch, down to heart center. Right foot firmly plants down this time. Left foot comes up. Find that balance. Use that right leg strength. One more breath. Exhale, send that left foot back. Coming into that lunge. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Lift up with that chest. Try not to collapse into this. Breathing here. One more breath in through that nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, come back up into crescent. Drop that back heel. Open up the hands, warrior two. Again, check that front knee. Make sure it's over those toes. Back foot parallel with the back of that mat. Flip that front palm up, reach forward. Exhale, lift it up and overhead. Reverse warrior. Shooting those ribs up towards that ceiling. Lifting up with that hand and then overhead. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Right foot goes back, go through our flow or just pop up into down dog. Paddle out the legs here. Inhale through that nose. Exhale through the mouth. Look up towards the top of the mat. Walk or hop those feet up. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. Exhale, send it down, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms come to touch. Maybe a little mini back bend. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Get a bend in those knees. Inhale, bring it up, chair. Palms come to touch. Down to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Left foot firmly plants down. Lift that right foot up. Send that right foot back, coming into that lunge. Breathing here. Inhale, bring it up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip that front palm up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Hand up and overhead. Left ribs up towards that ceiling. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Pop up onto those back toes. Using this left leg strength, we're gonna bring that right foot up. Finding that balance. Right thigh parallel with that mat. Breathing here. In through that nose. Exhale through that nose. Drop that right foot down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Get a bend in the knees. Inhale, bring it up to chest. Palms touch, down to heart center. Inhale through that nose. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Right foot firmly plants down. Left toes come up. One more breath. Exhale, left foot back, coming into that lunge. Lift that chest up. No, don't collapse into this. Try and keep those hands at heart center. One more breath. Inhale, bring it up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip that front palm up, reach forward. Exhale, hand up and overhead, reverse warrior. Right ribs up towards that ceiling or that sky. One more breath. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Pop up onto those left toes. Using this right leg strength. We're gonna pop that left foot up. Thigh parallel with that mat. Breathing here. Finding that balance. In through that nose. Exhale through that nose. One more breath. Next, exhale. Release that left foot down. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Hands plant down, feet go back. Go through our flow or just pop up into down dog. Exhale, release those knees down, send it back, child's pose. Hands can reach out in front of us. We can bend at the elbows, bring the hands overhead. Coming back to those inhales and exhales. Maybe grabbing some water. Controlling that breath. In through that nose. Exhale through that nose. Hands come near the knees, bring the knees together. Curl those toes under, lift those knees up. One more good toe stretch. Lift those heels up. Breathing here. Exhale, release those heels down, lift those hips up, forward fold. Pedal out the legs. Feet come to hips distance, walk the hands out, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. We're gonna point that toe, try and straighten up that leg. Next, exhale, bring it into the chest. Hold it here, crunch it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it over towards that right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it through. Left hand stays down, right hand comes up. Coming into this twist. Right hand behind the back. Open up that body. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, come up to crescent. Palms touch, down to heart center. Take an inhale through that nose. Exhale, twist it over, left elbow, right knee. Always an option to drop that left knee down towards that mat. One more breath. Inhale, bring it up. Hands at heart center. Drop that back heel. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip that front palm up, reach forward. Exhale, hand up and overhead. Reverse warrior. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Pop up onto those left toes. Bring that left foot up. Find that balance. Left thigh parallel with that mat. Breathing here. Exhale, release that left foot down. Coming into mountain pose. Big toes and heels come to touch. Release the hands down towards our sides. Left foot firmly plants down. We're going to bring the right toes to touch. Right heel inside that left leg. Kick, stand that foot. If this is good and we want to take it further, start to creep that right foot up towards the calf. Finding that balance. We want to take this further, right foot starts to creep up into that left thigh. Always an option, hands at heart center. Always an option to grow our tree, grow our branches. Find that balance. One more breath. Palms come to touch, bring them down to heart center. Release that right foot down, back into mountain pose. Hands come down towards our sides. One breath here, roll the shoulders down and back. Find that grounding underneath those feet. Right foot firmly plants down. Left toes come to touch. Left heel inside that right foot. Taking this left foot into the calf. If we went further, taking this left foot into that inner thigh. Palms can come to heart center. We can start to grow our branches. Using those inhales and exhales. Engaging that core. Using that eye gaze to help balance. One more breath. Palms come to touch, down to heart center. Exhale, release that left foot down. Back into mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. Exhale, send it down, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms come to touch at the top. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Hands plant down, feet go back. Go through our flow or just pop up into down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Shoot that chest towards that thigh. Exhale, bring it in, crunch it in towards that chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, over towards that left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it through. Right hand stays down, left hand comes up. Left hand behind the back. Open up that front body a little bit more. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, bring it up, crescent lunge. Palms touch, down to heart center. Inhale through that nose. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Twist it over. Always an option, drop that back knee. Breathing here. One more breath. Inhale, bring it up. Drop that back heel. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip that front palm, reach forward. Exhale, lift it up overhead. Reverse warrior. One more breath. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Pop up onto those back toes. Bring that right foot up. Find that balance. Side parallel with that mat. One more breath. Exhale, release that foot down. Mountain pose. One more time to try tree. Maybe taking this a little bit further than the last time. Hands come down. Left foot firmly plants down. Right toes come to touch. Bringing that right foot to where we went last time, or taking it a little bit further. Always an option to bring that foot inside that hip crease. Maybe we hold that foot. Breathing here. Option to grow our branches. One more breath. Hands come to heart center. Exhale, release that right foot down. Mountain pose. Find that bounding, find that ground, find that balance, find that grounding. I think I combined both of those words together. Right foot down, left toes come to touch. Bringing that left foot to where we went last time, or again, taking it a little bit further. Always an option to bring it inside that hip crease. Growing our branches. Finding that spot or object in front of us, helping us with our gaze. One more breath. Palms come to heart center. Exhale, release it down. Big toes and heels come back to touch. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, send it down, forward fold. Hands plant down, feet go back. Go through our flow or just pop up into down dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Right hand stays down. Drop the heels over towards that right side. Left hand comes up. Side plank here. Option to lift that left foot up. Option to reach that left hand forward. We're lifting those hips up towards that ceiling. Option to drop that right knee. One more breath. Exhale, left hand down, back into that high plank. Left hand stays down, heels over towards the left, right hand comes up. Option to reach that right foot up. Option to reach that right hand forward. Option to drop that left knee. Wherever we're at, we're lifting those hips up. One more breath. Exhale, right hand down. Drop the knees, send it back, child pose. Couple breaths here. Using those inhales and exhales. Release the hands down wherever they're at. Come into our tabletop. Right foot goes back. Reach them towards that back wall. Left arm reaches forward. Option to stay here. Option on that next exhale to crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, out. Last one, exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, release it down, tabletop. Left foot goes back. Right hand reaches forward. Staying here, Or next exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, release it down, tabletop. Curl the toes under, send those hips up, drop those heels down, down dog. Pedal out the legs. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Shoot that chest towards the thigh. Look in between the hands, bring that right foot through. Inhale, bring it up, crescent lunge. Sink it down a little bit deeper. Maybe palms touch, maybe a little back bend. One more breath. Bring it back to center, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee, twist it over. Option to fly those arms. Option to try for a bind if it's in our practice. One more breath. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip that front palm up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Reach those right ribs up towards that ceiling. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, release the hands down. Straighten that right foot. Pop up onto those left toes. Inhale, come back up, crescent lunge. Palms touch down to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, twist it over, left elbow, right knee. This time we're gonna plant that right foot down. Left foot comes up to meet the right. Coming into that twisted chair. One more breath here. Inhale, bring the hands up to heart center, staying in that chair. Exhale, release it down, forward fold. Pedal out the legs. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. Exhale, send it down, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms come to touch. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Hands plant down, feet go back. Meeting in a high plank. So high plank or knees on the mat. Right hand down, heels over towards the right, left hand up, side plank. Breathing in. One more breath. Exhale, left hand down. Go through our flow or just meet up in down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Chest towards that thigh. Look in between the hands, bring it on through. Inhale, bring it up, crescent lunge. Palms can touch. Maybe slight back bend. Shoot that heart up towards that ceiling. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Twist it over. Breathing here. In through that nose. Exhale through that nose. Inhale, bring it up to center. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip that front palm up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Left ribs up towards that ceiling. Sink into that front knee. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Onto those right toes. Inhale, bring it up, crescent. Palms touch down to heart center. Inhale through that nose. Exhale, twist it over. Using that right leg strength, or that left leg strength, bring that right foot up to meet the left. Coming into that twisted chair. One more breath. Inhale, bring it up, staying in that chair, hands to heart center. Exhale, hands down towards the mat. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. Exhale, send it down, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms touch. Little mini back bend. Exhale, swan dive it down, forward fold. Hands plant down, feet go back. Meeting in our high plank. Left hand down, left heels over towards that left side. Right hand up. Side plank here. One more breath. Exhale, right hand down. Go through our flower, just meet up in down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, over towards that right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, over towards the left. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, crunch it in. Hold it here. One more breath. Step that right foot through. Drop that left knee down. Send those hips back. Straighten out that right leg. Flex those right toes. Release that head. In through that nose. Exhale through that nose. Inhale, lift that chest up halfway. Exhale, release it down a little bit further. Inhale, walk it forward. Curl those left toes under. Right foot goes back. Go through our flow or just meet up in down dog. Take an inhale through that nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, over towards that left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, over towards the right. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, crunch it in, hold it here. Breathing here. Using those inhales and exhales. One more breath. Exhale, release that left foot through. Drop that right knee. Send those hips back. Flex those left toes. Send that breath towards that leg. In through that nose. Exhale through that nose. Inhale, lift that chest up halfway. Exhale, send it down. Two more breaths here. Every exhale gets you just a little bit closer towards that leg. Inhale, walk the hands back. Curl those right toes under, left foot goes back. Going through our final flow, we're just meeting up in down dog. Let's all look up towards the top of the mat. Walk or hop those feet up. Big toes and heels come to touch. Get a bend in those knees. Inhale, bring it up to chair. Sink it down. Shoot those hips towards that back wall. Sink it down a little bit deeper. Little bit deeper. Little bit deeper. Trying to get those hips all the way down. Sink them all the way down towards that mat. Feet come up, coming into boat. Nice, guys. I see you. I see you, guys. Breathing here. In through that nose. Exhale through the nose. Always an option to bring the hands underneath the thighs. Bring the hands behind us. Lifting that chest up. One more breath. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slowly start to release it all the way down. Slow, 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 slow. Body reaches all the way down towards the mat. Knees come into the chest. Rock them side to side, give them some love. Thank them for getting you through class. One more breath here. Two different options. Option to bring the feet up. Just reach the feet up towards that ceiling, towards that sky. Or option to come into happy baby. So we're gonna grab the outsides of the feet, bring the knees as close into the armpits as we can. Wherever we're at. If we're in happy baby, we can straighten out the legs, maybe one at a time, maybe both. If we're in feet up against the wall, maybe the hands reach overhead, stretching those arms, rolling out the feet. One more breath here. Wherever we're at, we're gonna bring the knees into the chest. Drop the feet down towards the mat, knees stay bent. So bottoms of the feet down on the mat. We're gonna come into bridge. So hands down, palms flat, down on the mat. Next inhale, start to lift those hips up. Hips lift up, no right or left with that head. Option to interlace the hands underneath the body. Roll the shoulders down and back. Lift those hips up a little bit more. One more breath. Exhale, release it down, one vertebra at a time. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock them side to side. Back to center. So we're gonna do bridge one more time. Option to do bridge, option to go into wheel if that's in your practice. So if we're going into bridge, plant those feet down, or wheel, you still have to plant your feet down. So feet plant down. We're going into bridge, hands down on the mat, palms face down. We're going into wheel, hands come near our head. Next inhale, start to lift those hips up, whether you're going into bridge, whether you're going into wheel. Remember, no left or right with that head. If we're in bridge, option to interlace the hands underneath the body, roll the shoulders down and back. Maybe slight little tuck in that chin. One more breath here, wherever we're at. Exhale, release it down one vertebra at a time. Nice, guys. One more time, bring those knees into the chest. Hands come out, straight out if we have room, or cactus arms. We're gonna drop those knees over towards that right side. Coming into our spinal twist here. Eye gaze can look up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Eye gaze can look over towards that left. Sending that breath towards that spine. Using those inhales and exhales. Trying to keep both shoulders down on that mat. Inhale, bring those knees back up into the chest. Exhale over towards the left. So option to keep that eye gaze up or look over towards that right hand. Shoulders down on the mat. Sending that breath towards that spine. Couple more breaths. Inhale, bring those knees back up into the chest, back up to center. We're gonna reach the feet up towards that ceiling. Hands reach up towards the toes. Lifting up the shoulder blades. Holding this for 3 breaths. In through that nose. Exhale through the nose. One more breath. In through that nose. Exhale through the nose. On my count of 10, we're going to start to release the feet down, release the hands behind us. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the feet down, release the hands down towards our sides. Roll the shoulders down and back. Feet fall out. Maybe slight little tuck in that chin. Letting that body relax. Letting that body melt down onto the mat. Let's all take one deep inhale through that nose. Exhale through the mouth. Coming into our final and most important pose. Coming into our Shavasana. Let's be happy on purpose. Look for the rainbow when it's raining. Find the hope even when it's bleak. Choose forgiveness even when bitterness is easier. Choose love even when it feels impossible. Make it a habit to choose joy as much as you possibly can, because life is meant to be lived. It's not meant to be lived in hatred. It's meant to be lived in laughter. It's meant to be filled with soft moments of love. It's meant to be filled with tight hugs. Life is meant to be lived happy. Option to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. Option to start to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Maybe reaching the hands up overhead. Reaching from fingertip to toe tip, just reawaken the body. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a nice hug, a nice squeeze, give them some love. Slowly rock side to side, eventually landing either on the left or the right, resting that head on that arm, coming into that fetal position. Bringing a state of calmness, of joy, giving the body some love, some gratitude. Whenever you're ready, slowly start making your way up into a nice seated position. Eyes come to close, palms come to heart center. Thumbs come deep into the chest, feeling that heartbeat. Feel that breath flow through the body. Taking an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Keeping this feeling of joy, of peace, of love, of gratitude, of calmness. Keeping it with us throughout the rest of our evening, throughout the rest of our week, and throughout the rest of our weekend. The light and love in me sees and honors the light and love in all of you. Namaste. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Sarah. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. Bye.
Thank you, Sarah.